Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Thank you for checking it out. I'm Eric, and I thought I'd put one of these vlogs out just to let you guys know what's going on in the shop these days. And a few months ago, I did one of these vlogs, and I was really excited because I reached a milestone that I'd kind of just thrown out, and it was 50 subscribers. Now I know for a lot of people that's like minuscule, but for me that was a pretty big deal. And then something really cool happened, and I couldn't believe it, but I was lucky enough and honored enough to be on Makers and Shakers number 12. And chances are, a lot of you saw me through that because my subscriber count shot through the roof, and at least shot through the roof for me. And so if you are here because of Makers and Shakers put on by David Picciuto, thank you for not only checking the video out, checking his video out, which in turn meant checking my video out, but subscribing to my channel. I'm very new at this, just trying to see where it goes. But I did want to give a huge shout out to David. I've been watching his videos for a long time. I can't even remember. I think it was one of his bandsaw boxes was the first video I saw of his that I've been a follower of his for a long time. So David, thank you so much for that honor of being on your show. But thank you, and thank you for checking out this channel. And I just wanted to do another one of these to kind of show you what's going on in the shop. To let maybe anyone that's new just know about me and know who I am. I live in Virginia Beach on the East Coast, and I do this kind of as a hobby and make videos. And I love doing it, I love putting them together, and still trying to find out what kind of videos I want to make and how the style and those kind of things. But thank you for checking them out. Thank you for all the kind comments. I've always heard that the maker community is a great community, and I couldn't even begin to tell you how true that statement is. Just the comments and the compliments and the questions, and I haven't gotten a troll yet. I'm sure it's coming, and when that does, I guess maybe I can say I've made it when I get my first troll, but it'll happen sooner or later. But I wanted to show you some things that are going on in the shop. A lot of busy things that are coming, videos or not. Just wanted to give you kind of a rundown. And so I'll show you a few things. And first is, I'm gonna get out of the way, but I'm gonna point this camera down. This is an old Radial arm saw that I actually have had for a long time, and it was in my storage shed. I didn't really know what to do with it, didn't know how to use it. I knew how to use it, but didn't really know what I wanted to do it for. I have a chop saw, I have a table saw, those kind of things. But based on some videos I've seen, I think I'm going to try to use this and try to utilize this for a dado cutting saw. And so I'm super excited to get it on my cabinets over there and kind of integrate it into my miter saw station. It's an old Delta, and this thing runs really well. In my old shop, in my old house, I used it before I had a chop saw, and it works great. And so I'm excited to get it going. So another thing I wanted to mention is, as I'm working on a project with this. Now this is plexiglass, nothing crazy, but this is gonna be a collaboration video that I am very excited to work on. It is with a good friend of mine, and I'll be doing the woodworking. He's gonna do some electronics, and this bad boy is gonna be really neat. I'm super excited. This hopefully will be the next video or the video after next that'll come out. But I'm very excited, so you definitely want to watch this. If anyone can guess what this is, you have my respect, because it's just a piece of plexiglass, but it's gonna be really neat. So the other thing I am super excited about, I've mentioned in my videos a couple times that I have been lucky enough to inherit a lot of my grandfather's tools. And at some point, I'm gonna make a video, actually I'm gonna make a video series about all the tools I have inherited from him. From power tools to hand tools. I think that'll be a great series, and because for one thing, I don't know much about them except their main function. And so, like over here, that is a sander that I've used and you've seen in a video. You've seen on the pallet puzzle table video, you've seen in other things. I don't know anything about it except that it is a sander. I don't know what decade it comes from. I'm sure it does other things. It is a beast of a machine. I have other machines. My grandfather made his own machines. I have a homemade bandsaw in the other, in my shed that I don't use because I have a bandsaw. He made his own planer. But one of the things I am super excited about, he didn't make this, but this is something this is the last tool I think I got, or that I will be receiving from my parents, who were holding on to all these tools. And it is right over there. So one of the tools I am most excited about is this. It is a drill press, and it is an old, heavy drill press, and this thing is a monster. And I turned it on for the first time in years, and it runs perfectly. It is a Walker Turner. Again, I know nothing about it, and I can't wait to clean it up and use it. This is the one tool I have wanted for a long, long time, and I am super excited to finally have gotten it. And it will be put through its paces. But the cool thing is it works like it is a brand new machine. There's something about old machines that just speak quality and craftsmanship, and this thing is no exception. This thing is awesome. I can't wait to get it in its rightful place. So the last thing I wanted to mention in this video is, in my last vlog video, I talked about these cabinets and getting a miter saw station set up. I finally put the base to those cabinets and actually got a top on them, but at least a temporary top. And one thing that I need help on is clamp storage. So I had all these clamps, big clamps, old clamps, some from my grandfather, some that I purchased, but they are big and they're heavy. And I was using a clamp system that just wasn't really working the way I needed. So if you have any suggestions, I've looked online, I've looked on YouTube, I've seen some of the guys, very popular YouTubers that have put together clamp storage. But if you know of any, store-bought or handmade, I like making handmade stuff, but at the same time, if something's cheaper at Harbor Freight, I'll go to Harbor Freight without a problem. But I have all these clamps, aluminum clamps, pipe clamps, framing clamps, but I would love any suggestions that you have. You can put them in the comment section below and help me out. I would really need it. Wall mounted is best. I don't want to store them in my workbench or under things. I want them, and I need them to be in an easily accessible area. One thing that's cool about this area, hopefully soon, will be dust collection and kind of getting this thing put together and created a space that will work for me and work with the workflow that I have developed in making projects. But again, I wanted just to welcome you to my channel. If you are new here, thank you for checking this channel out. Thank you again to David Picciuto at Make Something for really kind of helping me get put a little fire in me to make these videos. And so you will see project videos coming out. You'll probably see more vlog videos. You'll see some tool videos. You'll see a bunch of stuff. I don't want this channel just to be projects. I would like it to be all-inclusive of everything that I am into when it comes to woodworking or electronics or anything like that. But thank you for checking it out. I can't wait to talk to you in the comments below. I'll check you later.